Kelly and April here from Project Find Your Fire. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Your Life on Fire. We recognize that this time in our nation and in our country that we are under some challenges financially, some challenges emotionally, some challenges physically where a lot of people are in stay at home or in restrictions. So we recognize that there are a lot of challenges right now in our country. But Project Find Your Fire is here to inspire and empower you with things that are within our control.
Right, this is a very challenging time, and like April said, some of these things aren't in our control and we just have to ride out that storm. But the things that we can control, that's all about our mindset and how we perceive this opportunity. It's an opportunity really more than a challenge, because now we get to spend time with our kids more than we did before because they're not in school. We get to spend more time together because we're not working and running around like we were before. And it's the same for you. I know that you're working hard as stay-at-home teachers now, and husbands and wives and parents, and you're doing things that you've never had to do before, or it's been a long time since you've had to do it. And so it's a new opportunity for growth and to develop some things and to connect in a new way.
Yes.
So one of the things that we've put together is a list of things that we've kind of always wanted to do. And it's not an exhaustive list at all. It's an evolving, growing kind of a list. But it's things that are opportunities for us to share together, to do together, and
intentful. It's an intentful, fun list. So I want to bring that up, that in these times we have to prioritize, and some of that prioritizing, people put tasks on to prioritize. And what we're really looking at is, how do you live intentfully? So intentfully living. And so we created this list really in the idea of fun and intentfulness, saying we have this time, what are the things that we would like to do? What are things that we can give, we can share? And our kids contributed to it, and it's, again, not exhaustive because we have many more things to put on this list, but we wanted to take this time to encourage you to kind of create an intentful living list of the things that you would like to do or share or experience, and especially during this time.
So we're going to take you through our list as we have it right now. And again, this is going to be an evolving list. Your list is going to look different. Feel free to steal any of our ideas. Leave comments of what your ideas are, because we might steal those too. But here's a few of our things. I'm not going to go through all of them, obviously, because there's a lot. But I'm going to jump around a little bit so you can see.
Dance party.
Number one, dance party. We're going to create a dance party. Pick up trash in the community. So we live in the country, so we walked up the ditch yesterday and just picked up trash. It took all of 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And our road is cleaner than it was before.
And now is a really good time in where we live because the snow is melting, so now we can get like all of winter's trash.
The weeds aren't up. This is easy time to do it. Blaze a new trail. Go hiking. Notice that we have a couple of these.
And walking. Take your dogs for a walk. Your dog is going to get more exercise this time of year.
Yep, for sure. Read. We all love books. We also love movies. And so taking some time to read some of the things you've always wanted to read. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be a heavy book unless you like heavy books. It could just be travel brochures. It could be anything.
Oh, I have a piece of advice here though. So there's a lot of people that I work with that read books, and some of the challenges reading the whole book. And my piece of advice is, don't feel like you have to read a whole book, and you don't have to read everything in a book. I have about a dozen books I start, and I just read, the part that's inspiring to me. I open it up, I read either the beginning or the middle or the end. So I encourage you, don't feel like it is a task to read the book. Have fun with the things that you have.
Right. Make Easter baskets or friendship bracelets and go drop them off. Be the invisible Easter bunny that your friends will never see.
What did our kids call this yesterday? Ding Dong Dash? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
is that...
Ding Dong. It's the Easter Bunny version of Ding Dong Dash.
Yes, and so we haven't been ringing doorbells, but we have been dropping stuff off on front porches, and it has been so much fun.
An indoor or outdoor picnic, depending on the weather, depending on your mood, depending on whatever thing's going on.
The obstacle courses, dog obstacle courses, kid obstacle courses, we're getting really creative with that. We're getting creative with our games. Like, we play games, then we make up new rules for our games. Now we're making up, we're creating whole new games, indoors, outdoors.
Create a family recipe book. Write letters and send them snail mail. When's the last time you did that? But everybody loves to get a letter, right? So write somebody a letter.
Teach people things. So in our home, we're talking about teaching each other new instruments and teaching others how to sew and teaching
languages,
new languages. So we just have lots of things that we're sharing in the home. If you don't have a bigger family that you can share amongst this, we encourage you to find ways to share your passion, your hobby with someone, whether it's making it and sharing it as a gift, or whether it's teaching other people about your hobby. Maybe you're a woodworker or a wood carver or somebody who does leather. You can create a video, or you can write and tell people about it. People love to learn, and people are encouraged when you share with them.
Right, so that's what we've got for you today. Live with love.
Live with passion.